since we are both from the same family, and in case you couldn't tell by your last name, at least you are Jewish. What do you think, like
Yes.
Jewish food? The food like you
What do
ate?
we think about Jewish food?
No, 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 no. What do you think about like the food we ate growing up? Like, what do you think? What kind of influence do you think that has on you now? On you now? And
Oh, a major influence. I think like really like culturally Jewish food, like not carrot simis, which is like just stewed caramelized carrots, but yeah, chicken matzo soup, but like culturally like Jewish deli and me going to visit my family in Montreal and going to the staple like Jewish hub centers in Montreal, like Schwartz's and Snowden Deli. And Julep obviously isn't Jewish, but like definitely see the tribe there when you're there, and like I only go to the same places over and over again. And like I think it's also what Jewish food, like Jewish brunch. We know how to brunch really well with like
I think that's a
this.
Canadian thing, by the way. I think
No freaking chance, dude.
I don't
Jewish brunch
I
is
don't know about
across the board.
I don't know about this.
Maybe I mean like go to New York, man. Like go to Jews in New York. They
I've
know how
been
to
Jewish for
brunch.
23 years. I've been a fully certified Jew for 23 years now.
Yeah, but you've been an Irvine Jew for
I've
23
been an Orange
years.
County Jew. That's a fact. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm telling you that I'm a Toronto Jew, but I've traveled not a lot, but enough around to different lands where I'm saying Jews know how to brunch. Jews know how to freaking brunch.
Listen,
Like,
listen.
look at Israel, man. Israel's brunch is insane. It's
Okay,
like
yes. They have like they have
it's the
fire brunch.
spread of it's a powerhouse brunch. It's like everything you want, rip and dip and yum yums, but like you don't feel like crap after. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, like, sorry, try members. I'm gonna go lack of kashrut here, but as much as I love a good like bacon
Wow,
situation, like
you're really
buffet,
leading kosher here.
I love a good Israeli brunch. And I also love like what food memories I have revolve around the Friday night table,
Oh yeah, me too.
Sunday morning brunch, like real like simchas like that, and just revolving around food and like our family itself. And like I think it's like more of a traditional than actual dishes itself. Like I didn't grow up having like my parents weren't amazing cooks. Like they cooked to put food on the table and like nourish us, but it wasn't like my mom is an incredible cook. Like she was an entrepreneur. She was like, here's spaghetti and meat sauce. I gotta make some money. Like, and my dad too. Like he made soup, but like there was no what?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Doug made soup and sloppy joes. That was like a major thing. And Fran was always about the chicken teriyaki and a solid barbecue.
I knew that. I knew
Like
that.
she'd make hamburgers from scratch and they were like
They
this
were
big.
huge. They were so big.
Yeah, huge. So much ketchup, so hilarious. And
So
then
much ketchup.
um but like we had a lot of extracurricular activities growing up and we did eat out. We were fortunate to eat out often, but the thing that was always the same, we either went somewhere or we had people over for Friday night dinner and you weren't allowed to make plans that night
I think
or
I
not till much later, like not till like
right,
9:30
right.
or whatever. You had to clear the table, you had to do the thing. So in hindsight, like building ideas about restaurants and building the ideas of what I love about restaurants, what I love about eating and dining and serving and being hospitable, it really narrows down to those experiences of like inviting guests over, they bring a dessert, they show up,
Mm-hmm.
we have like this lavish meal with like chicken and soup and
Yeah.
sides and bread and tradition, and then we have coffee and dessert, and it's this 4-hour dining
Oh my God, it's
experience.
so long.
But I wish I wish I still did that now, because when I was a kid I was like, can we go downstairs and play with the other
Yeah,
kids?
exactly, exactly.
But it's now like I yearn for dining experiences that is my night activity. Like I don't want to go have dinner and then like go out after. What I want to do is sit at a restaurant for 3 hours with the company we've invited or agreed to go out with,
Right.
or it could be myself or just me, like my husband and I, or girlfriends or whatever. And like we pick somewhere we can just like lose sense of time and just enjoy the
Mm.
time that we have together, which is like very much Friday night dinners for me, for sure.
With guests, the Friday dinners with guests.
Yeah, and like seeing our grandmother, like seeing Bubby, aka Paula Treffler, look her
Yes,
up, Montreal.
our grandmother. Yeah.
Um, she is such a simple woman, and she's so good at cooking. It like her stuff, she's just like the most consistent human being on the planet.
She
Her
is.
golf swing has been consistent for 35 years. I like she doesn't straight and narrow every single time. And her everything she makes in the kitchen like is completely consistent every single time. Her meatballs, her chicken soup, everything, everything, everything.
Yeah.
Like if I can clone her for my restaurant, I'd be the most successful restaurant on the planet. I'd basically be the Jewish McDonald's.
Yeah.
That's what I'd
Yep.
be.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Everything is
yeah, she's
good.
also like our grandparents, like very fortunate to have like a few grandmothers in my life, and having like Bubby and Grammy, and as well as Elin in my life,
Those are
who cook differently,
those are your grandmas.
who are my grandmas,
Yeah.
yeah, sorry, that like they all cook differently. And I grew up with like tasting different things and understanding like I mean, it's very cool like to kind of understand like their ancestry and their connection to food, all leading up to like one central source, which is myself, which is really really cool. I love those humans.
I feel like in many Jewish homes, religious or not, across the world, like such like an integral experience is eating, and like it's like eating at
Yes,
events, eating at in the home, like Passover, Hanukkah, like it's like
happy or sad, man, like
happy. It's always there.
funeral, like at Shiva's, it's like who's ordering the meals? Like, oh, I'll donate a meal. Oh, what I mean? Like, there's food everywhere we look when we like are doing something.
Yeah, we realize the importance of it. I think that's all it really is.
Yeah, well, I mean, food is just such comfort.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
and like, yeah, and I just, it's not like I don't know. Jewish food is an interesting situation. Like, I don't like, I'll never make gefilte fish. Like, that's something I'll never
I
do
don't
in my
like it.
life.
I
Like,
don't
I
like
don't.
fish.
I believe it's like ketchup. You just buy that.